RPT 111. I think there are a lot of philosophies when it comes to collecting anything. I do disagree with the use of have a lot of games as being a negative. To disagree in this time and age is a horrible thing for most. Still, I politely disagree. My collection of games, books, and movies does not hurt me or anyone around me. I'm retired, so I do actually play most of my collection of games and everything I have. Last night, I was enjoying a few hours of PC Engine games. The system has all the bells and whistles. I have fun. I might not get to every game I have, and some will probably never come out of plastic. Still, factor fact are they are my games. I'll enjoy them. Never played or played. That is the pure goal for me, enjoyment. I also have very rare and imported systems. Ooh, interesting. I have modded them and oftentimes modded games in some way. I even told my wife I think I enjoy modding much more than just playing retro games. I own everything I mod and emulate. It does annoy me a bit when you call the stuff worthless plastic. Still, that is your philosophy on the subject. It is slightly annoying, still, you have every right to voice your thoughts. You are also not just throwing your thoughts out there with disregard. You think them out and present them in a rational way. Would I debate you on the subject? Yeah, I would. I also believe no one would win. It is a subjective view. It's pretty amazing that you mod games and stuff like that. That's something I wish I knew how to do. I've seen some incredible mods. There's one channel that does some great mods. What was it? Rocker Gaming. They did an amazing Dreamcast. Like I think it was Dreamcast. It was just fire red and had neon lighting, and I'm like, damn, that is so freaking amazing. So that's something I wish I could do. But nah, I'm not gonna dip into modding and stuff like that. And the thing is, like, I talked about I think yesterday or the day before I talked about the limits of time. A lot of this is like I rationally look at this RPT 111 as time. There's a reason that I don't really get into a lot of different things or go down different roads. It's not that I wouldn't want to. I mean, heck, I used to like, be big into like model cars and things like that, and figurine stuff. I used to collect a lot of things, so I come from this as a person maybe that used to collect. Not that I don't collect anymore, but I would actually see like the dangers in it, right? In general, like I've become more aware of like better ways to spend my time. And nowadays, after the YouTube channel, and this seems to took off a little bit in like the last year or so, I've noticed I'm spending a lot more time on the YouTube channel. So I look at it from like a balance of time. And you yourself said that like some of the stuff you have might not even come out of plastic, but you enjoy having it. I look at it in a way as like, well, I have already way too much that I'll ever get to. So I look at it like from that rational kind of perspective. And I can see how a lot of people may not agree with an opinion, or they might not like if I refer to stuff as worthless plastic. A lot of people, didn't like things I said about Nintendo and how it seems like a lot of their stuff is marketed to children. Well, and they tried to correct me saying like, well, in fact, like a lot of the kids are playing Call of Duty, and it seems like a lot of, the older adults are actually, playing different Nintendo games. The thing is, I look at things from my perspective. I have one perspective, all right? And like you said here, you said you would debate me on different things, but you don't think anybody would win. People can have different views and perspectives. That's something here that I encourage. So, if ever you think I'm off about something, feel free to come to the comment section, and try to explain to me why you think I'm off on it. And unlike a lot of YouTubers, I'm not going to be someone that actually is, bothered or annoyed by somebody coming by and telling me they think I'm off on something. Lord knows none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect, and sometimes I might be a little off on something. I could get into different debates, and there's things right now I could talk about where I'm pretty sure a lot of you would actually maybe disagree with me. But like I said, behind any kind of a view, I give rationale behind how I feel about things. And talking about, bringing Kim back here, have you ever felt at a time, like, have you seen other people that collect and you look at them and you're like, that person's just hoarding? Like, where would you, I hope you come back to this video, where would you draw the line between collecting and hoarding? From what I read, hoarding just seems to be, and you'll see those specials on TV where they have like this lady, she's lost animals up under all of her hoarding stuff. There's the extremes where people just hold on to everything. That technically I would see is the biggest example of hoarding. If you can't walk through your house without all this stuff, you can't throw anything away. Whereas like there's neat collections people have. There's a danger in it. I would say if you get boxes and boxes of stuff, if you're ordering boxes and boxes of games, random games, and you got tons of boxes in your house and everything like that, if you're ordering boxes in the mail and it's taking you months to get to these boxes and stuff, then yeah, I would probably see that as hoarding. There's a lot of people right now that, might not like that, and they might come to the comment section and defend their collections, but if most of it is not usable and it's never going to be used, and you might not agree, I would say that falls under the line of hoarding. If most of the things you have are never going to be used, then you got to at least open that conversation with yourself deep inside and go, am I just buying stuff to buy stuff? Is any of this even usable right now? It's just like, you don't need to have everything is what I'm saying.